I'll tell you, every time I see you too, and every time you speak to our kids, because you spoke to multiple schools, and we have over 100 schools in the Palm Mitchell Network. Uh, Man, you are always so full of energy and full of life. And some people will look at you and say, "Man, I feel bad for him." Oh man, if I could, you know, no,
No.
you've got more life in you than most people can ever dream of. And I admire you because I sit here and complain about my hips. I gotta have both of my hips done. I'm
Yeah.
like, who am I to complain here? Who am I to cry? I gotta go in for some surgery and get it fixed. But here I'm refusing to go work out. And then I get inspired by somebody like you who, make no excuses not to work out. And I try to make excuses not to work out.
I do too. Bro, I do too. I do too. I do the same thing. I make excuses. It's freezing outside right now. I got to figure it out though.
Yeah.
I got to figure it out.
It's raining, man. Maybe I'll go tomorrow because it's supposed to get really bad. So,
Bro, I do the same thing. But let me say this. You said something a second ago. There are certain times where people say, man, I'm so sorry this happened. And if I'm not careful, I got to stop them right there. Not because I want to be, I don't want to be rude, but the moment I take sympathy, even well-meaning sympathy,
right,
that's a moment where I got to be careful. It's almost like somebody handing you a delicious, pie. Yeah, everybody eats a little pie every now and again. Everybody eats cake every now and again. But the problem is if you eat too much of it. And I got to be careful, especially the way that I am right now. I got to make sure that the sympathy that people do give to me, man, I'm so sorry this happened. No. I have to stop them. I have to say, no. Hey, I don't feel sorry for me. I live a great life. I live a great life. Don't feel bad for me. If you knew how much fun I was having, you'd probably be jealous because I know that I am living an incredible life. From the moment I wake up to the moment I close my eyes at night, I live a life that I love. I wouldn't trade my life for nobody's because I love it so much. I do, man. And that's not just me saying something. That's not me just being facetious or ridiculous. No, man, I live a great life.
All around you. I've seen you. We were just at the gala. I see you running the marathon. You're not looking to be you don't want people to feel sorry for you. You're happy. You don't, just the way you walk around, it's like, no, don't feel bad for me. And I love what you say because some people will want you to feel bad for them. They want that because, and they want to stay as if everybody, how can I say this? There's people out there that tell you how miserable their life is.
Yes.
And they love the pity from everybody and the comforting from everybody, but that's not helping them grow.
You'll always be a victim. If you do that, and I know exactly what you're talking about, people that use pity as their daily medicine. Anybody, you call somebody and say, hey, how's it going? Oh, man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Oh, man, you wouldn't believe the time I'm having. Life can't get any worse. No. You got to be careful. That's you taking the poison.
Yeah.
That's you taking the poison. You will never grow any bigger. Times in your life will never get better as long as you take the poison because you turn the poison into your reward. You turn the poison into your reward. So when people give it to you, you feel satiated because now somebody feels sorry for the situation you're in. On the other hand, if you flip it and like, hey, man, hey, look, it's a tough day today, but you know what? We coming out of this.
Yeah.
We're coming out of this. Now, guess what I do? I delay that reward of pity until now I create a point of power down the road, a point of victory down the road. If I can overcome this storm right now, guess what? I grow. And now that storm that hit that dude that wanted to feel guilty and pity, Now that storm will get him every time, whereas now that storm won't get me. It's gonna take a bigger storm to get me next time, because that right there, that ain't it. That ain't tough enough no more. And I don't want the storm to get tougher, but I know that I'm growing. I'm getting bigger and better and stronger.
Well, I love it when people come up to me and they want to tell me like everything that's going bad, and you know they stop doing that because after a while I'm like, okay, so what are you going to do about it?
What are you gonna do about it?
What are you going to
And
do
then
about
what
it?
did they say then? What did they say then?
Well, you don't understand. They go back to the problem, not what they're going to do about it. They just keep going back to the problem. And I'm like, well, you're never going to get better because what are you going to do about it?
It's a cycle, man. It's a cycle. And I don't want to minimize what anybody's going through right now. I don't. What you're
No.
going through right now, it may be tough, but you have to learn to speak to the storm in a place of victory. You can't, bro, if you're in a fight at the bar, if you get in a fight at the bar, you can't ask the guy that is swinging on you and that's taking this pool stick and about to go upside your head. You can't tell him, hey, look, man, my knee is hurting. Take it easy on me during this bar fight. You know, I've been going through it and my wife is mad at me, so I need you to take it easy on me. No, he's going to go upside your head, and life will do the same thing. Life will do the same thing. You cannot show weakness when the storm is raging, even though you may feel weak. So you're going to have to get to the point where you say, hey, look, you might have got a good lick on me, but in the end, I'm going to get you. And it might not look like it right now, but guess what? Pretty soon, I'm going to be on your head. You ain't gonna continue to get me with the same left hook that you got me with last time. I'm going to be on you.
Well, that's because you learn from the first time. Most people don't learn from this. They're like, why you keep getting hit in the face? Well, that same hook keeps coming at you. You know, you got to know that next time you're going to throw it again.
You got to learn to duck. How you going to learn to duck if you ain't never got hit?